Traditional apple charlotte. This is a true apple charlotte that has been baked in a basin and then flipped out to reveal a crisp, buttery outside and apples that have been cooked to a pulp inside. Ingredients: 1 pound, 450 g, of apples, ideally split evenly between Bramley and Cox's. Castor sugar, 1 tablespoon. 110 g or 4 ounces of butter. With the crust removed, 6 slices of bread from a big loaf measure about 1/4 inch, 5 mm, thick. 1 egg yolk. Method: the apples should first be peeled, cored, and thinly sliced before being rinsed in cold water and placed in a pot with the sugar and 1 ounce, 25 g, of butter. They should be cooked slowly until they are tender enough to be beaten into a puree. Beat them and let them cool on one side. The remaining 3 ounces, 75 g, of butter should be slowly melted as each slice of bread is sliced into rectangles. Then, line the pudding basin with around 3/4 of the bread, brushing each piece of bread with melted butter on both sides, being careful not to leave any unbuttered patches, or as much as you need. Make sure there are no spaces between the pieces, instead, overlap them and firmly press. After the apple puree has cooled, whisk the egg yolk into it and pour the resulting mixture into the prepared dish. Finally, use the remaining slices of bread to overlap and seal the top. The pudding should be supported by an oven-proof plate that is the right size and a 2 pounds, 900 g, scale weight. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6. After 30 minutes, place the basin in the oven for 35 minutes of baking while the weight is still on it. After that, remove the plate and weight using an oven mitt, and bake the pudding for a further 10 minutes to brown the top. After taking the pudding from the oven, give it a moment to cool in the basin before delicately inverting it onto a hot platter to serve.